CVA's Accura Series, Bagara barrels for guaranteed accuracy, nitride for guaranteed rust proofing, and a rifle guaranteed to be the best muzzleloader you've ever shot. CVA, it's just a better gun.
This segment's being sponsored by Try Green Equipment. Stop in and see them at 21 locations in Alabama, Mississippi, and Tennessee. They can take care of all your Honda, Steel, and John Deere needs. All right, everybody, this next segment's being sponsored by the great people over at Courtney's Restaurant and Catering. You guys can find them at 4066B North Mount Juliet Road in Mount Juliet, Tennessee, or give owner Tom Courtney a call for all your catering or delivery needs at 615-754-7548. Welcome back to the studio. Again, I'm joined by Anthony and Duck here, and guys, we've had a couple of great hunts on tonight's show and talked about the juvenile hunt and a lot of things, but you know, let's talk about the next few weeks, Anthony. I mean, kind of what we see upcoming. I know, like I say, I think that my deer will kind of peak out this week. It's a fantastic week, but as we move into December, we start to kind of get into that period of time when it can either be, you know, kind of hero or zero, you know, kind of days. And at that point, if you can catch a hot doe coming through there, she's liable to have every buck for the next two farms behind her.
Yeah, well, I can tell you at home, of course in Hardeman County, if you're not in the woods December 5th to the 15th, you have missed
You're missing it. Yeah.
Yes, because I mean, it's nothing to where I hunt to see 10 to 20 bucks a day, and the thing about it is they're above average bucks normally. It's like it's like the older bucks are finally getting off their feet. I've seen more this year early than I ever have. Yeah. But that's the best time for us.
It definitely is. I think later in the year too, and kind of to add to what you're saying, I think you do see more of your mature deer. I don't know why that is, but we seem to anyhow. And that December pattern. It's always worked out great for us. If I can catch a rainy day on a cold rainy day in December and get over a big field, I mean, you know, typically you'll watch deer all day long. Yep. They get on their feet, and you'll catch deer come through there you hadn't seen all year a lot of times, and all of a sudden there he is, and what it takes is just he's followed the doe into another area because there's not as many does at that point in time. And man, it can just really be a magical time.
And I know at home a lot of the places, farms, is kind of different up here in y'all's area, but it's the farms I hunt, they get no pressure at all. Yeah. You know, we really only hunt 2 stands. It's straight there, straight out, never anywhere else. So what that does is the surrounding farms, the farm we hunt kind of sucks all the deer to it because it's no pressure. Yeah. So then when you just go to that, and Duck went with me one day, he just went to set, and we saw 50 deer that day. What was it, 14 bucks?
50 deer and 14 different bucks.
Yeah. And
crazy,
Duck
man.
he was shocked.
Anthony's got a zoo over there, y'all.
Well,
I mean, you know,
it is pressure. I agree with Anthony 100%. I mean, it's we don't have as many deer. We don't have the numbers, okay, around where I'm at in Wilson County as you do there. But you know, we operate the same MO. I mean, very, very low pressure, particular stands, particular routes to get into the stands. But you know what that usually leaves is, because a lot of guys, you know, I've talked to are already getting a little discouraged. Well, man, I hadn't missed it, have I? No, man. I mean, it's just not getting right.
I agree.
And but you know what happens is, just like you say, we've got neighbors that hunt all around us, and they go out and they, you know, they'll pressure the deer and they'll shoot a few and so on. But that's why you and I are usually the last people we know that are still holding on to our tags.
That's right.
You know, neither one of us have burned powder yet this year. But I feel like it's coming in the next week or two, you know, for either one of us or both of us. But that's just, everyone hunts a little different, has a little different way of doing it, and that's just how you and I kind of both do it. And it's worked out well for both of us. It's
I just love being out there, you know. And I done got to the point where, Brandon, where, as you know, and I know Duck knows too, man, to me, if I can get a good hunt on film, man, to me, that's just as good as if I pull the trigger on one.
It is. It's just as fun. I love that deer hunt, but now even in turkey season, I love to film turkey hunts.
Me too.
I just love it. It's a lot of fun.
We had an awesome turkey season, I'm going to tell you.
You did, Duck. I mean, you know, you came on strong as far as in turkey season.
We had the birds, and we was lucky the water was up high. And I actually had guys calling me from other leases across the river from me, like, man, can we, what's it gonna take for us? I'm like, man, I'm gonna probably be turkey hunting this year.
Yeah.
And I called Anthony. He's like, dude, all them turkeys, we turkey hunting over there. I mean, it was crazy with birds.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and looking forward to another good turkey season this year. I know we are. We've been seeing a lot of young turkeys.
Yeah,
and,
we
and
did
now,
too.
Duck, on the video that we watched tonight on Tracy's hunt, you had a good group of young birds
I
come in.
finally seen some gobblers 3 days ago. I had 12 hens come down the logging road. They crossed the logging road in front of me, and then there was 3 gobblers behind them.
So wonder if it was 3 big super jakes we were seeing.
That was them. I think it's them.
yeah.
Yeah, their beards are around 7 inches long
and
now.
I bet them things will weigh 21 pounds right now.
They're big birds.
I think they're a lot of guys, of course, y'all know how I am. I love the turkey hunt, but it's not the same to me as deer hunting. Everybody's got their thing. I love the turkey hunt. But my point is, if it's a long beard, if it's a 2-year-old plus beard, I will shoot it.
Oh, me too.
I'm not waiting on a 4-year-old gobbler. But my point in saying that was, you talked about what was super jakes, and now they're long beards. There's the 2-year-old. That's the funnest gobblers to hunt. Then that's the one that they're going to hit the ground screaming and hollering and strutting.
That's the funnest one to video too,
buddy. That's going to be the one that's going to come in there and put on a show, and that's what I love about turkey hunting.
Them Jakes showed out on us this year. Anthony, we watched them 3 super Jakes run that one gobbler almost in the blind with us.
Sure
and he was filming. He's like, "You better shoot!" And I had to come out of one window to the other because it was no way he wouldn't stop.
We ran that show.
We actually ran that one. That's right.
Yeah, we had a great turkey season. It's been a great deer season, guys. I mean, we've really put together some good shows this year. We've been very, very blessed.
And it's nowhere near being over yet.
Oh, no.
After yesterday, Brandon, there's 75 different bucks that I've seen, and I bet you I've filmed 68 of them.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's fantastic. We've got some more Bass Nation shows coming up here, too. Richard was up at Douglas Lake just a week or so ago. They had another great tournament, as they always do.
Yes.
They're coming up on Normandy, I believe, is where they're going to be heading on December the 5th. But that, you and I will be gone on that weekend because we're going to be guiding at the Hope Outdoors.
That's right. Down in Madere County in West Tennessee.
I'm really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
Anthony.
Duck's going to be there filming too.
Duck's going to be there.
Film.
Sweat's going to be there. Our buddy Pastor Tim Buffalo, he's actually going to be speaking Friday night.
He sure is.
And he's going to be guiding. So, hopefully we can have a good time, a good safe trip, and get these hunters on some deer. So I'm really excited about that.
And I think they killed 17 out of 23 last year, if I'm not mistaken.
Well, maybe we can go 20 for 20 this year.
I wish we could.
I hope so. I'm ready for this one.
Well, guys, we're going to get ready to take another quick break. We'll be back here in just a minute with this week's calendar of events and some more Southern Woods and Waters.